recently. It's come out that another red pill creator doesn't practice what they preach. Man says don't date single moms, then has a baby with a single mom of 2 kids with a BBL, allegedly. And this got me to thinking, why do some black people think that white ice is colder than black ice? Why do black men and women accept the bare minimum from other races but raise their standards when it comes to our race? Because we've seen countless examples of this. From the woman, recently there was the Rose Miller situation, aka Queen of Kings.
That's why I pretend that I'm not the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Oh, okay. Let's not pretend. Let's just be very, very real. You told me to put it on live, so I put it on live.
I've seen countless situations where black women won't build with a man unless he's from another race. Oh, and I've seen black men, Lord have mercy, pick some of the ugliest, out of shape women to date. They look like Karens, to be honest. I could just tell by looking at them, the way they dress, that they have attitudes.
You've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes.
I'm glad.
You have a victim mindset.
Thank you.
And quite frankly, you're very rude and rambunctious and
Thank
disrespectful.
You. Thank you.
And you've confirmed a lot of the stereotypes that have haunted black women for decades in America.
See, it's a stereotype when black women do it, but it's just women being women when other races do it. And I think a lot of these guys just don't like black women because they didn't get picked when they were younger. Women use the term pick me negatively, but I love getting picked. I got picked all of the time, and most of these guys didn't by black women, which is why they think it's a flex to say they don't dabble in the dark.
App called Black. Oh, it's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. Man. We ain't Night Riders.
These men say stuff like, don't wife a OnlyFans model, and then they go out and get them pregnant.
I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened.
They say stuff like, never date a single mom.
I'm not trying to be mean-spirited, but you married a single mom. Like, come on, man. Let's not pretend that you're some apex alpha male. Like, come on. Like, we both know what this really is. So,
and then we find out that they're married to a single mom.
Her application on the screen and go to the section describing her household. It states, do you have dependents? Yes. Does dependent live with you? Yes. Dependent's age, 10 years old. Dependent's relationship to debtor 1. Daughter.
And we know how some creators feel about black women, but if she's a white single mom, that's okay. You can marry her. So listen, let's clap it up for them.
Bro, we're not talking about him.
Oh, y'all not? Well, who the hell are we talking about then?
Him and Myron feel the same way about black women. They are not attracted to them. At least if they are attracted to them, they don't date them. The no fugazi guy, Chris Cooley, is all in on white women, and Myron is all in on everything but black women. All right?
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this brother wasn't as bad. He had some positive things to say that I put in a previous video.
I'm looking at you and I'm saying, you know what? You could hit the gym.
Just to lose weight. I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
We don't want a woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's 5'8".
I didn't judge his character.
But you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for.
Give me a second. He's just...
I was never speaking down on you. I was speaking to the queen in you. The man, he has a fool in him, but he also has a king in him. And that woman should always speak to the king in him. A woman has a fool in her, but she also has a queen in her. Me speaking to the fool in her would have been you just as good as you are, those guys are the problem. But I spoke to the queen in her and I said, listen, you could do much better than where you are at now.
So the clip started off mean, but then it seemed like tough love. And I kinda got the feeling that he wasn't trying to be mean, he was just trying to explain to her the double standard. Women can have standards. That's fine, but men having standards is always seen as disrespectful. And I gotta be honest with you, No Fugazi, this has been a bad week for you, because first, there was this clip.
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year. And I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
I got secondhand embarrassment by your answer. It was an immature answer, and he got cooked because of it.
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character.
He never said anything about his character being a protector, being a leader, nothing. And it got worse from there.
And with all that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
And the one thing that stuck out to me from this clip was the word womanese. The only person I've ever heard say that corny shit was this guy. We don't say his name anymore because no one wants to hear what he has to say. But once I heard you say that word, womanese, I realized that if you're listening to him, you're probably just a better actor than the rest of these red pill nerds. And you got exposed for the same thing he got exposed for, being a hypocrite. First, you talked about single moms.
So if you are a single mother, single mothers normally don't have good character, generally speaking, because they chose the wrong man, meaning that they normally broke up the relationship. Single moms show the worst characteristic traits, to be honest. No, what single mothers show is that you're selfish because you prioritize yourself over the kid. If you prioritize the kid, you would have worked through thick and thin to keep that relationship with the father.
Then you got exposed for dating a white single mother with 2 kids and a BBL, allegedly.
Man, a black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky. Mind you, getting her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017 and has yet to put a ring on her finger.
So Christmas is around the corner, and since we got a little mixed baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see which one he chooses. Same time, don't cheat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Which one are you gonna pick?
Like all the boxes were checked. Cringy interracial couple content. She's begging to be proposed to. She's a single mother. All of these things that he tells you in clips like this.
As a single mother, do you believe you deserve a man in the top percentile?
I'm able to do everything else, whether or not I have a baby or not. I still can be a great wife.
Yeah, listen, single moms, recreational use only.
Do you mean like
time out. Let's reverse it real quick.
No, keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it fucking rolling.
Looks like you're doing more than recreational use with her, buddy.
Talking about being with someone as recreational?
So there are 2 things to discuss in this video. First, there's the interracial dating. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm biased, I'm a hypocrite, and sometimes my logic isn't perfect, but every time, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Opinions are like an asshole, everyone has one, and that's mine. But I'm Dr. Umar when it comes to marriage. I believe black men can have fun with any race they want, but they always need to come back and marry black. They need to relationship with black. I just think if the ancestors look back, they would smile on the men who did this, because we used to get deleted for touching the snow bunnies. It's a double standard, and your grandmother and great-grandmothers would frown on the woman who did this because of the way those men treated them in the past. That's just my thoughts. But let's talk about single mothers. I'm obviously married, but if I was single, I still have my preferences. However, as I get older, I care about that less and less. And obviously, I think as you get up in age, you will too. Because if you're in your late 30s or 40s talking about you're not dating single mothers, who are you dating? Because usually in your late 30s and 40s, all of the good women, most of the times, have been found and been married in long-term relationships and had kids. And sometimes they don't work out. That's life. But if you're dating a woman around your age, most likely she's gonna have kids. Now, obviously, you can't have an infant, but I know a lot of good women that are single mothers. I have friends that are dating single mothers. And here's my take. I compare my take on single moms like my take on eating poom poom. When I was in high school and girls would ask me, "Do you eat the box?" I'd look at them with disgust. But as I got older and matured and got a little nastier,
You're nasty.
I realized I was just being immature. And that's how I look at the dating single mom situation. I don't care what anyone says, being a single mom or dad lowers your value in the dating market. In the dating market, there are men and women who don't want to date you if you have kids, but it's supposed to raise your value to the person you have the child with. I haven't spoke to my exes in years. In fact, if she dies, she dies.
If he dies, he dies.
But I could stop speaking to the mother of my children, 10, 20 years could go by. And if I heard you touch my little broke best friend's mom, good Lord, look out.
Lord Jesus, look out.
Because I protect the people I love, and I protect the people who love the people I love. It's that simple. I'm out.